CM102, which is the health education. So first, in health education, we study health education to know and to learn in how we educate others, how we promote health education in a proper manner, proper way of teachings, that no one will offend and hurt according to their ages or stages, experiences, and environmental and others. Also, pinag-aaralan natin ang health education para kaming mga student, nurses, we applied it someday to our clients na maging responsable, magkaroon ng purpose, para ma-develop pa yung mga skills namin, para madagdagan yung kaalaman namin in health teaching, to develop more skills and knowledge in health education. So, there's a lot of topics and learnings in health education. There are 6 modules of it. The some teaching that I must share are, first, I must start in health education. It is important na malaman natin to learn how we educate and learn that we learn. Dapat yung mga inaral natin may mga evidence of research, may mga theories, para mas maintindihan natin kung paano natin ma-educate ang isang tao and to adopt and apply to them. So, we use the skills and experience to acquire the clients until the end in their long-term activity, in their activity daily living. Also, in health education, mahalaga din na alam natin yung mga other definitions sa health education, tulad na lang ng patient education, staff education, and teachings, at marami pang ibang mahalagang definition or terminologies na dapat natin maunawaan at alamin in medical field, para mas mabigyan pa nating definition or kahulugan yung kung ano yung tama at ano ba yung mga pinagkaibahan nila. Dapat in educating or teaching, we provide purposes, we set goals to promote satisfaction for our clients. In behavior, it's important that we are responsible, we meet, they want to know and want to learn. We have a communicating factor. And others, in teaching also, dapat ma-organize tayo, lalo na pag bata yung client natin, we do the visual aids. Dapat yung topic natin based on the yung team natin based on the theory. Gumagamit tayo dapat ng instructional methods, theories to meet the objectives in a teaching. And as a nurse educator, mahalaga na alam natin yung mga skills na itinuro natin. Dapat alam natin yung mga significant ng bawat binibigkas or sinasabi natin. Dapat isa din tayong role model. Dapat tayo mismo as a nurse educator, tayo yung halimbawa ng mga client natin. Tulad na lang ng pagiging malinis, or we use proper hygiene every day. Once na malinis tayo, clients can adapt it, and they also applied it to them para maging malinis, to use a proper hygiene every day, every minute, once na kumikilos sila. Also, nurse should be a motivator, facilitator, and credible to our client in the health teaching. In ethical and legal principles naman, ito yung sa mga module na mahalagang alamin. Then, kasi although lahat naman, but this is the most for me na mahalaga. Kasi syempre, tungkol to sa legal principles. It's everyone deserves right decisions. We need to respect everyone's decisions to provide a credible source to do a proper professional work. In this, we have to remember the different definitions of legal principles, which is ito nga yung autonomy, veracity, confidentiality, non-malfeasance, beneficence, and justice. It's the patient right to do, right to know, respect what is their plan and decision. And mahalaga din dito na complete and clear yung detail na information na ibibigay natin sa health teaching. Para yung clients natin, safety and they can protect they can protect and care, or we care it, kung ano man yung decision na bigay nila. Sa in different learning theory, we have different attitudes of it, which is the experience, skills that we adopt and learn according to our learning theory. Ito yung behaviorist na kung saan mas focus natin yung mag-observe. We object by the behavior and we apply it to ourselves. The cognitive, ito yung mga people who think so much, they use their minds, they learn in perception, although like kung ano yung nasa isip nila, yun yung sinasabi nila, yun yung tama. In social naman, they learn in their environment, in their surroundings, on what they see, kung ano yung nakita nila, gagawin nila kahit di nila alam kung tama ba yun or mali. In psychodynamic naman, ito yung may mga traumatizing experiences, like ayaw nilang gawin yung mga bagay na nakasakit sa kanila para di na maulit yung pangyayari. And lastly is the humanistic. Sa humanistic naman, they learn by humanistic learning. They learn by a motivation, like they need someone to hold on for them to continue and to look forward. And another topic or module is the determinants for learning. In learning style, and people have different learning methods, styles, and needs. It's depend on kung saan mas matututo yung learners. Sila, ayun yung mga ginagawa nila, kung ano yung mas prefer nila, ayun yung style na gagawin nila. Like the informal conversation, impromptu conversation. In focus group, they learn by small group. Mas gusto nila yung small group lang. There are people learn by observation. Yun nga yung kung ano yung nakikita nila, natututo sila doon, and others. In elements naman, in learning, there are 7 kinds of it. First, we have environmental. Ito yung kung ano yung nasa paligid nila, ano yung mas prefer ng learners kapag nag-aaral sila, like sa sound, kung tahimik ba or hindi. Dito sa elements in learning, sample ko na lang yung paper learnings ko kapag when I study. Yung paper learnings ko sa environmental, I prepared na tahimik, maliwanag, like temperature lang, not cold, not hot, and it's either normal or informal. Para sa akin kasi basta tahimik, malinis yun nasa paligid ko, which is no distractions. In emotional elements naman, I prefer na may nagmamotivate sa akin to pursue pa kahit mga simpleng words lang na parang sign, ganun, na nagsabi na to continue, ganun, just is enough na yun. Na-appreciate ko na siya, kahit yung one word lang, ganun. And my persistent also, it depends on my mood. I'm a persistent person. Pag may pinagawa, gusto ko tatapusin ko agad, but minsan there's unexpected happen, hindi ko siya nagagawa agad, and may mga nauna activity. So inuuna ko yung mga nauna. So I'm responsible and structure in direction tasks I can pass on time and others. Also in sociological, I'm a variety of ways. Sometimes I prefer to be alone, and sometimes with groups. In physical naman, it depends in my mood. Sometimes I learn by auditory, visual preferences, but I love the most when I study is the tactile preferences and kinesthetic preferences. Mas na-adapt ko siya while I study on this. In intake naman, I prefer not to eat until I'm not done at what I'm doing, kaya nagagalit yung mother ko. Sa time naman po, it's depended my sleeping routine. But mostly, I prepared and mas concentrate ako sa my early morning kasi tahimik, no others, walang distraction. And lastly, in psychological elements, the global versus analytic, hemispheric preferences, and impulsivity. versus reflectivity. Sa impulsivity, dito yung kung ano yung nasa isip mo, sinasabi mo agad. Reflectivity naman, dito naman kung inuulit mo pa sa mind mo bago mo sabihin. So, the last topic naman po na isi-share ko is in Module 6 po, yung last topic natin talks about po sa developmental stages of childhood. From infancy to late maturity. Hindi ko na siya iisa-isahin dahil confident naman ako na I study and learn it well since I study education 1 year. And there's a lot of same explanation in every stages. But in all, it's importante dito, we study developmental stages to have an idea on their mental and physical ability of our clients in their intellectual according to their developmental stages. In all stages, may mga iba't ibang pattern of movement or changes that will begin at conception and continues through lifespan like growth and decline. While growing yung client while growing, it will develop positive or negative. Ito nga yung sa theory ni Erik Erikson and Sigmund Freud na natuklasan nila in developmental stages that will result according by their learning theory. And as a nurse, we need this to use to know kung ano yung strategic teaching na gagawin natin in every stages. Because in every stages, there are different level of mind, perception, thinking, beliefs, and others that we need to guide, to respect in a health education.